Hey folks, welcome to our next couple of weeks. For some reason my video is not working, so you're gonna have to just listen to audio for the next for this particular exploration. Just a couple of things on my mind. So what I've done is I've kind of organized this over 3 weeks because I know that you all have your spring break, and so I wanted to be cognizant of that. So please do these activities um as you move through. I also had a bit of a reflection. I realize, as I've built and been building this course, um, I tend to want to have examples and things ready to go so that you can just dive in. But one of the things that I don't think I've been as clear about is like, if you have examples from your own practice that you'd like to use, like students' work or assessments that you're working on, please bring those in and use those instead of the examples that I have. And if you ever have any questions about that, then just let me know. For the first, we have 3 learning experiences that we're going to do over the next little bit. The first one is taking a look at some assessments, some summative assessments, and really reverse engineering for the classroom. And so I have a book chapter here about reverse engineering in the classroom and also a podcast on summative assessments. Please, listen, read through, take what you find interesting that you'd like to engage with. And then for this first activity, I'm going to give you an exploration where you're going to reverse engineer an assessment. So again, I mentioned here you can either um, do an assessment of your own that you've had, or I have a math and science example in there as well. And then I have an instruction sheet that kind of talks about how you're going to reflect through, and then you're going to give your reflection in Slack. The next one is a small group video chat on summative assessments. So again, just a reminder, this is how we do summative assessments. And I have, and I'll click on this, quite a few prompts. So again, please pick and choose as you think about like analyzing assessment design, applications, peer feedback, all those kind of good things. There's a lot of options, pick some that speak to you and focus on that, please. And thank you. Um, and then the last one, I have a bunch of kind of readings and watching similarly, connected to um, self-assessment, peer assessment, as ways to be able to analyze student work and provide feedback. So please, again, kind of read through, take what you find interesting. And then I'm going to have you do a bit of an activity where you're going to reflect on those videos, but I'm going to also ask you to take some student work that you've done, either from an exit ticket or something like that, and go through and analyze the work a little bit. So I have some reflection prompts there. And so that's kind of the goal. That's what we're going to be looking at for the next few weeks. As always, reach out if you need any extra support or any questions, and I'm excited to dive in and hear what you all come up with. Thanks, folks. We're getting there, getting closer to the end of the semester.